Hello, my name is Carina from Xplor, and in this video I'll be taking you through cessation of care. If you have a family who has finished care at your service, they have settled their account and were up to date, and then a few months later they show as having a debt, it's likely that cessation of care has occurred. Cessation of care comes into play when a child is absent on their very first or their very last days of care at your centre. Once cessation of care has kicked in, full fee will be applied to these sessions as the child is not entitled to receive CCS funding. The first step is to check the master roll for the child's last week of care. As we can see here, Archie's final 2 days of care at the centre were marked as absent. If you'd like to delete these absences, so the final session was in attendance, you can do so by clicking into the absence, scrolling down and selecting delete and then delete. If there was a legitimate CCS reason that the child was absent, you can see a list of CCS reasons in the drop-down box here by clicking into the absence, scrolling down and seeing the CCS reasons listed. You can mark the child as having an additional absence. In our example, Archie was ill, so we'll select child ill and then update. What this has done is marked Archie with an additional absence on the master roll. Whenever we mark a child as having an additional absence, it's important we now update Archie's child profile and attach evidence so that if your centre needs to provide that evidence down the track, it's easily accessible. So now we want to head to Profiles and then Children. Type in Archie's name in the search bar on the right-hand side. Select Archie's child profile. Head to the Attachments tab. Then select Add New. Here, we want to pop in the title of the evidence or the information we're about to update. For us, it is a medical certificate for the week of July 26th. We want to choose the expiry date, then choose Select. I updated a copy of Archie's medical certificate earlier, so I'm going to choose this file, press Open. We can see a preview has populated here, and now I'll press Add. Then OK. And as we can see, that has uploaded a copy of the medical certificate for the week of July 26th to Archie's child profile in the Attachments tab. Because we've made changes to the master roll, we want to ensure we submit those changes to the government. Anytime we make any changes to the master roll, we need to ensure we resubmit the sessions so the government have the most up-to-date information. We do this by heading to Childcare Subsidy, CCS Submissions. We use these arrows to navigate to the week we want to resubmit. In our example, it's the week of July 26th. Now, because Archie is a test child and he doesn't have a CRN, I'm going to show you what that screen looks like. So we've chosen the week in question. We've typed in Archie's name next to the little magnifying glass here. I've selected Archie so that his details populate in the middle of the screen. I'm then going to select Actions, Run Submission. This screen will then pop up. You can add your late submission reason or your late submission information into the box here. Then press Submit. This will send the changes through to the government, and CCS should then be paid on that final absence within 1 to 3 business days. This should correct the parent account as cessation of care will no longer apply. Thanks so much for watching. Have a lovely day.